Hey guys, so this is another update video. This time is for Ymir, and I have been hearing a lot of feedback from different people about Ymir, and they're very happy with her. Every single time, everybody has told me that they have Ymir has upgraded my team, does so much more damage and all that, and I do agree that does. Yeah, she's a nice upgrade to many red teams, especially since red tends to be a color that tends to be weaker, especially if it doesn't have Gillian on the team, for sure. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with mine. I was lucky enough to get her at +4 just recently, and pretty much for free because I haven't spent much in the game really. I have the ways to prove it. I only spent $14 the entire week, so I'm cheap to play for only this week, and I got it to +4, so I'm actually proud of that because I usually yeah I know guys, I know. But anyhow, let me show you the footage that I have for Arena because footage has been really rough on me in this situation. However, I am still liking what I'm actually seeing from this hero for sure. So first of all, there is one weakness you have to take into account. I'm gonna show you with this fight. Wait, it's strange. It's not supposed to be. There we go. For some reason, arena is a little glitchy. I don't know what's going on there. Because the thing is, the only weakness that I see is that if you're fighting against a team like this with Gillian frickin' maxed out, and for some reason you have your Ymir with a really low amount HP. Right off the bat, Gillian here is going to target her, and since she eliminates revive, she's going to die pretty quickly. So I'm going to show you that right here in that situation. So you do have to be mindful of that because her weapon does give her a lot of HP. So if I would have gotten her own weapon, she wouldn't be targeted by the Soul Link here. See, right off the bat, we got that action there. Let's see. Come on, buddy. Let's start this. Anytime now. There we go. Alright, he woken up. Alrighty. So now the classic red teams now do this. And mine as well. I mean, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. So both of our teams are pretty similar because it's red, you know, in that situation. But I added their good old Antia giving the healings. But since she's stunned, she's not won't be able. Yeah, see, as I said, she's pretty much set there. But the good thing is that my team is designed to kill the enemy as soon as possible. So in that respect, it's not going to be very, you know, comfortable for him to actually win. Now he's lost now 2 heroes here. Here we go, 2 more. So yeah, it's pretty much designed like making Gillian go off, then Agony with his weapon. Yeah, at this point the battle's over. Gillian, there's no way that she's able to do anything here in that situation. 50% more damage. I'm actually surprised that she survived that. But after that, she won't be able to do much there. Yeah, and that's it. In a situation like this, I would have given up because there's no way that I can win this in that situation for sure. And with a frickin' Antia on the team, yeah. I remember that Agony is very important for to fight versus Gillian, because since he does create damage here, that's going to cancel out the Soul Link there. So let's show you a fight that is a little bit less dying and more fighting. This one, hopefully it's the correct one. Okay, see, I'm seeing some really weird numbers here. See, okay, 54k. I think that's from a past fight that I had in War. Okay, this one. So in this one we fought a little bit more, and in this situation, spoiler alert, Ymir was able to survive, so we'll be able to see her more in action here, which is awesome. But yeah, I definitely need to fix this HP thing, because when you're making defenses, you have to take this into account. If one of your heroes that you want to survive gets every single time linked with the Soul Link from the enemy, you got a problem. You got to fix it. But Agony here, since he creates the stones, creates the Soul Link, he's able to counter the Soul Link here. So that is very important to note as well when you're making defenses. So everybody's stunned. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. This is how fights versus red usually look like. But since this gal is paralyzed, yeah, that's a good advantage for me here. Because I'd be able to do this. and counter the agony in this situation. Whoa, that was nice. I should have made it slower. So the thing is that with Ymir, with her passive, she's hitting everybody each time a shield is added. Look at this. With the fire. Oh, it didn't go off. That's strange. Alright, so there we go. Boom. You see all those hits there? That accumulates. The longer the fight goes, the more damage Ymir is gonna do. But if it's a fast fight, this team is designed to be fast. You're not gonna see Ymir doing so much freaking damage like you see in other fights that you've seen from other content creators and things like that. But yeah. She's pretty nice. Good look at my team. My team is getting a bunch of shields, and if somebody dares to play with red against me, they're gonna have a world of hurt in this situation, because he actually protects the team even from blue heroes here. So let's see. Apparently he definitely wants to try to activate Thor here when he has the 100% damage health additional when he dies. But let's see what happens here. Pretty close to that. Alright, now... Oh, apparently not. Because Gillian actually kills everything. Even if they become immortal. So there's one more fight. Let's see how she... Actually didn't... pretty balanced damage. Huh. Okay. Okay, now I want to see what happened. That is a really weird fight. Oh, come on! Oh... Don't you hate it when that happens? No. Oh my god. That would have been an amazing fight to show you guys. Look at that. Now it's changed again? Come on. Don't do this to me. Or is this the real fight? Okay. Okay. Something weird happened. Don't even ask. Imagine that this never happened, guys. So let's just check the fight. Because I haven't seen the third one, by the way. So let's see if we can get surprise here. Alrighty, same story. Two of the main heroes I don't want to be having that link there. They have it, but good thing is that I do have agony to be able to go off right off the bat. If the enemy is not really thinking where he's hitting the stones, there we go. Now we're fixed. Oh, come on. Yeah. So that's gonna happen because I'm soul linking everybody here. All right, let's make it a little bit faster. Well, let me show you the weapon I have here. It's Freedom, but Freedom is really good for adding shields additional and shield power, but doesn't give a lot of HP. So that's why it's going to do all that. So let's see if we can speed this up a little bit more. Man, I think they're going to... No, they weren't because they got stunned. Hopefully we can survive this. Hopefully you can survive this. Just a little bit more. Yes. We were able to survive for sure. Nice. Boom. The thing is that if Ymir is on defense, she's gonna do her passive damage thing to the entire team pretty much. It's gonna be everywhere, which is pretty crazy. And same story. But if you add like a hero like Malfor with his weapon at +3, maybe it could be more effective, like hitting a specific target. Because throwing that passive everywhere, it's not gonna actually kill anybody like you actually want. Wow, that was pretty sick in that situation. So on the attack, I do like her on the attack a lot in this situation. Let's talk about that. On the attack, you're able to add her on your team, and you can actually target an enemy that actually has you want them to get all that passive damage to them. But the thing is that if they have too much shields, it's going to cause problems for you if you want to actually have Ymir destroy that enemy. So in that situation, you need a shield breaker, and Red doesn't have a lot of shield breakers. Maybe Colette. But the thing is that Ymir produces so much shields that Colette is not going to be very effective at countering. So yeah, that is a problem with Red. Hopefully they release a good shield breaker for Red in that situation, because the only real one that we have to counter shields is Gillian. If I'm not mistaken, right off the bat, no, it's not her +3. I think it is her +5. When Gillian has her +5, she's able to prevent the enemy from receiving shields. So straight off the bat, you go for Gillian, you target the one with the soul link from Gillian, and then you start shooting when you're attacked. So that's the best way to actually use her, in my opinion, when you're attacking. And as I said, on defense, she's going to be all over the place. However, do make sure, I got to show you this, because this is part of my testing, and it's very important for the revival thing. I'm going to show you now. I do have the team nicely. So if you have her on defense or on the attack, if you have a hero that is not red on the left side, and this one dies, and the one next to it, let me switch this around so I can show you better. And for example, Searcher dies. These two guys are dead. Imagine that these guys are dead. They're dead. If Ymir goes off, her revival is gonna take priority for the hero that is most on the left side. So that means even if you have 100% probability of reviving a hero, there in that situation, the system is still gonna take a priority to the one that is most to the left. So that's going to be only 25% revival rate. So when you're doing defenses, when you're doing attack teams, you have to have that keep that into account. Because in this situation, you can have 100%, but Searcher is not going to revive until this guy is revived. Until the hero that is not red, it doesn't revive, is not going to revive. So I highly recommend to put red heroes on the left side, and maybe on the other sides you can add another hero that is another color. This will give you priority, for example, reviving Gillian the few times that you're supposed to, or Searcher in that situation. Super important to have those heroes revive, because yeah, I've seen a few fights and it's no bueno guys, because the system is gonna pretty much focus on that hero that is not red. It's not good, guys. I've seen too many fights with them dying in that situation. No good footage there for sure. And also on the attack, same rule as Raphael. Try to always put the hero on the left side that is going to be red, and it's going to be the hero that is holding the stone weapon in that situation. So if Gillian dies for any reason and Ymir revives her, she's going to produce 8 of these stones here in that situation right off the bat when she's revived. So that's a nice comeback when you're fighting a tough enemy. She dies and you'll be able to get those stones again. So it's like starting the fight all over again. So yeah, really cool stuff. And the same rule as Raphael, you're only able to revive one hero twice per battle. It's not going to be in all the time like Raphael used to have. Sadly, that's definitely was a nerf for her. So those are my thoughts on her in that respect. Now, for her weapon, as I spoke before, I still think that this weapon over here, Freedom, is an incredibly powerful weapon for her. Main thing that I like about this weapon is that she doesn't have to go off to get the shields. With her weapon, she has to go off in that situation, so no bueno. But in this one, when you refine it, has 20% shield power, so you sum up the shield power from her +3, and you're talking about 50% shield power without runes. So if you have shield power even with the runes as well, she's going to have a lot of shields in that situation. So that's a high advantage if you're not facing enemies that have shield breakers in that respect. But remember that the weakness in this situation is the HP with this weapon. So if you want to go with her own weapon, which has a lot more HP, and if you're playing, for example, Director N on defense with her, that can help you go off, and since you have more HP, you'll be able to produce more shields for your entire team. So that is a huge advantage that you have in that situation. And as I said before, Ymir does do immense amounts of damage as long as the fight is long. Like in fights that I've seen in other places like this one and this one, you'll be able to see her do insane insane amount of damage as long as the fight continues on over and over and over. But if you see the fight, many of the times it's not really when she's on defense, since the damage is not targeting a specific place. It's going to be everywhere, so it's not going to be very noticeable. But it is going to help the shields go down. So that's a good upgrade in that respect. The other weapon that you could give her is Arthur's weapon. Arthur's weapon is pretty good with her because a lot of people are going to try to kill her in that situation. So getting hit, she's going to get more mana gain and she's going to go off even faster in that situation. So that's one option you have when you're actually choosing weapons. For now, I'm going to continue to give her this weapon. I'm going to refine it to 90 to see if I can get, just because of the HP, to have it higher in that respect. So yeah, and the shield power. I'm a junkie with shield power, so I definitely want to raise that even higher in that situation. Now, what do I think about Ymir? Is she a must-have? Is she not a must-have? I still think that she's not exactly a must-have hero, but she is. Must-haves are heroes that if you don't play and don't use her, you won't be able to play the game properly. However, I do think that she is a direct upgrade to any red team that you use, especially on defense. She is a straight up upgrade to any any defense team for sure that is red, and shield teams for sure. Shield teams will absolutely love her, especially if you're playing on defense in F1, which there's no healing and just shields all day. Yeah, that team is gonna love her for sure. In that situation, if you specifically want to play red defense, you want to upgrade your red team specifically for PvP more than anything, she will serve you very well, but she's not a must-have, sadly. But at +0, she's pretty powerful, and in +1, she does very powerful damage. Once you get her to +1, you'll be able to notice that her damage goes up so much. It's because of this counter-attack ability that she actually gets while giving the extra shields. Very powerful stuff, guys. The +3, I highly recommend it if you want to put her on defense in wars and things like that. But she'll be able to perform very well in her +1 as long as you give her a very powerful weapon. And her +5, as you can see, I'm so close to getting the +5. There's no way by the end of the summoning season for this hero I'm not going to get her to +5. I mean, yeah. This ability to, when she dies, giving 100% shields to everyone, including herself, is pretty insane, and giving her immortality of 3 turns, that will give her the opportunity to maybe revive a red hero that died. Maybe, you know, it's a pretty powerful ability in this situation. So yeah, I definitely gonna get this +5 for sure. But if you want to actually get an awakening, definitely get her to +1. That is a very powerful +1 for her, and make her a damage dealer. And if not, you can get her +0. She will protect your entire team in that situation, even versus blues. So that's a huge advantage, especially if your main color is red for sure, guys. Alright guys, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.